Well, let me start with Mike. 100% opposition research, and this was because this was tamped down. I'm one of Mike's best friends in the state capitol. We serve on the leadership team. We're brother Roundup riders. We've known each other in politics for some time now, and 100% that was a hit job against Mike. But in my case specifically, I was talking about and giving a speech when I voted no against the Roe v. Wade Anniversary Day resolution, and I gave a very impassioned speech about my life and choosing life instead of making the wrong choice. Now, I will tell you, when I was 20 years old and in college, and many of us have been in this situation, you make a mistake. And in this case, my girlfriend told me right before I was going to military training that she was pregnant. I left for 8 weeks of that summer, went to Fort Lewis, Washington, went on to Fort Ord, California. 8 weeks later, I get back from my military training as an ROTC cadet, and she tells me she's had an abortion while I was gone. And it was the saddest moment of my life. As a pro-life Catholic, I was crushed. And this is my story. And, you know, Kyle Clark wants to do a hit job.
Yeah.
The radical left, they want to come after me. Whatever. You can bring on the heat. But I'll tell my story because it's my life. So when she was destitute, broke, and really had no money, and she asked me for help, what does an honorable person do? The abortion was done. Months had gone by. And I said, I will help you.
So that was after the fact.
So what did I do? Of course, I gave her money.
Yeah.
And I was so sad because I'm not going to leave her and abandon her when she's destitute and doesn't have any money even to buy gas to get to college. Who would do that? I wouldn't do that. So I gave her money. So when you say, oh, yeah, I paid for an abortion, well, technically I didn't. I helped out a young woman in need because I really care about people and I cared about her. Now, our relationship did not survive that, unfortunately. Mm-hmm. It was just too much. We couldn't survive it, and so we broke up and went on our way. And she's a wonderful person, and I'm sure she has a wonderful life.
But see,
you know, that's more information than you probably wanted to.
Well, I think the voters deserve to hear it, and I applaud you for providing it, and I think it was necessary, Representative Holtorf, because the story you just told and the order of events and the timeline, that is much different than how it's being reported, and you know that.
Well, I know, because Kyle Clark is a medium midget, and all he wants to do is do hack jobs against Republicans, Colorado polls, a couple of paid-for buffoons that sit in their mother's basement writing up articles about Republicans trying to smear them every chance they can. It's what, unfortunately, Republicans are listening to. And I can't believe it. I'm like, why would you listen to they're not even credibly journalists. They're just hitmen for the progressive left. And Colorado, all across CD4 in the whole state, stop listening to these hacks. There's this Rhino Watch, this website, that constantly attacks Republicans every second they can. Well, you know what, Rhino Watch? Why don't you join Colorado polls? Maybe you can pool your efforts so you can continue to attack and run Republicans in the ground. We are tired of the circular firing squads. We are tired of the backstabbing. We've got to heal our party, and we've got to bring solutions to bear, or we're not going to win any more seats in this state. But now, as a leader in the House Republican Party, I am every day trying to build unity in this party. I'm every day trying to keep this team together. And we have these jacks from all sides trying to tear us apart and, sharp shoot up and just come after us like we're the enemy. Hey, Colorado Republicans, let me give you a little bit of news. The progressive left radical Democrats are the ones that are the enemy in this state. So wake up, get a cup of coffee, take a long drag, and start focusing on the real problem, the Californication of Colorado, and we need to focus on that. Anyway, so I better quit because my blood pressure is getting up a little bit.
I'm going to